Let's go next to our caller from the 210 area code. Caller from 210, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Name's Tony. I'm calling from San Antonio, Texas, as you can probably tell from the accent.
All right, Tony, what's on your mind today?
I had a quick question.
Yeah.
First of all, just need to see if you saw recently on the news that a bunch of Republicans just stormed the congressional hearing.
No, I didn't see that.
Okay, so there's a large group of Republicans that just stormed the congressional hearing where the Pentagon representative is being questioned. I had a quick question that kind of revolves around that, and it's as this goes forward with the impeachment hearings and as we learn more and more about issues that come from this president, this very turmoil-based president, where do you see this evolving? I guess the best way is how violent is this going to end up? And what do you think the overall reaction is going to be from the government moving forward?
The reaction to what? I'm not sure, Tony, I'm understanding your question.
So the reaction of, sorry, I may have worded that. As I'm seeing it, there's a lot more Republicans that are saying, they're talking about a civil war and all that, and I'm sure it's all just bark and no bite, but it's seeming more and more like it's becoming more or less aggressive. Like they are pushing back more aggressively when it comes to investigations. So I'm kind of wondering what your take on it is, how far you think it's going to go, and what the overall outcome is going to be.
So I think that basically this is just a building of tension. You have forces investigating the president for good reason, and then you have mostly Republicans opposing it publicly, even though there are people like Anthony Scaramucci who say that privately there is actually a lot of disdain for Donald Trump among the Republican Party. So I think that the tension will build and Republicans will publicly push back against the investigations as much as they can. And then it'll either get pushed over one way or the other way. It will either become something like what Anthony Scaramucci says, which is Republicans will eventually have no choice but to just sort of give up and say, you know what, yeah, Trump's got to go. This has to end at some point. Or you will see that it looks as though Donald Trump is going to be able to escape this unscathed, at least to the extent of removal. We'll see what the results of the November 2020 election are. And the Republicans who stayed with Trump will sort of appear to be victorious and at least claim to be on the right side. But it could go either way. It's really going to depend on public opinion in the end.
Okay, yeah, that's the biggest question I had there. I just wanted to, as far as living here, and I'm originally from a different southern state, but I grew up as a farmer's kid and kind of getting concerned as far as it goes. I don't know why anybody in the South wants to support a silver spoon fed kind of rich guy, but, whatever. I'm kind of concerned about my family and their thoughts and their process, and I want to make sure, especially with the rumors of liberal hunting parties, which is ridiculous, what people's overall aspect of the outcome is. I would like it not to evolve into something, I guess, violent, I guess is the best way to put it, in the overall tendency of it.
Absolutely. That's my view as well. I am against the violence. Tony, I appreciate the call from San Antonio. I've got to move on. I hope to hear from you again.